Imagine a country with no coastline, completely surrounded by land, most of its territory covered by rugged mountains, and for decades, almost cut off from the outside world. What would that be like?
During the Vietnam War, this was the most heavily bombed country on Earth.
The amount of bombs dropped on Laos was even greater than World War II combined. Today, we arrive in a country known for moving slowly, but behind that peaceful rhythm, is it a deliberate choice or the consequence of history?
I arrived to Savannakhet. You can see the taxi.
The first thing that feels different here are the tuk-tuks, small, colorful, and surprisingly charming. For decades, this has been the traditional taxi in Laos, slow, simple, and everywhere. Foreign currency can be exchanged here.
Okay.
This city is separated from Thailand by just one river. But while Thailand is busy, loud, and constantly moving, here, everything feels unusually calm. Let's feel its rhythm through the busiest markets in the city. We rode our motorbikes around and eventually found the only food market in the city center.
Somebody. Somebody. Cọc chai.
Laotians are so friendly, aren't they?
Cọc chai.
Many people have told me that Laotians are the friendliest and most approachable people in the world. Today, it seems I've experienced that firsthand. As night falls, the city becomes even quieter. Even at the largest night market here, there are only a few locals around.
Let's go. The night market over there.
The food at this night market feels very similar to Thailand. Being a border city, it wasn't hard to meet Thai people around. Laos is a country where many Vietnamese people live and work, so its cuisine has also been influenced to a certain extent by Vietnamese food.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Bi Mai.
Bi Mai. And you?
My name is Wan Mai.
Ewan Mai.
Wan Mai.
Wan Mai. How old are you? How old are you?
I am 5.
5. And you?
The child's English is very good. We were also invited by the locals to have dinner with them.
Somebody else.
And after seeing all of the slow nights, the quiet streets, the same faces every evening, I realized something. Laos is calm when you stay in one place. But what happens when you start moving? This is Vientiane?
Yes, that's right. Welcome to Vientiane.
This is the capital of Laos, but the rhythm of life here moves as slowly as in a small town. Around 800,000 people live here, by the banks of the Mekong River, once the heart of the Lan Xang Kingdom. Whether it's early morning or late at night, this city still chooses to move slowly.
It's loud. You can ride.
We spent a full day and night riding a motorbike through this capital, just to feel what slow living here is really like. Laos is not a country that is poor because it refuses to develop. The war ended a long time ago, but its traces did not. Millions of unexploded bombs are still buried underground, fields that cannot be farmed, roads that were never built straight. Development here has always had to move with caution, moving slowly to avoid paying the price one more time.
Cúp chai. Bye bye. Buddy.
Laos is also a landlocked country. Every path to the world has to go around. Trade moves slower, logistics are harder, and the economy rarely has an advantage to accelerate. But that is still not the final reason. Buddhism in Laos doesn't only live in temples, it lives in how people see life, in how they work, and in the belief that moving faster is not always a victory. When a society is not ruled by time, moving slowly is no longer a weakness. It becomes a rhythm. Laos is not standing still. They are simply moving at a pace they believe is right.
Buddy. Seperti. Bye.
But in recent years, new paths have begun to appear. The high-speed railway, international flights, tourism, slowly moving closer. Laos is opening up, carefully and on its own terms, and I keep moving, leaving Vientiane behind to see, when the road is finally open, whether this rhythm will change.
Is it how much for one person?
100.
100.
Yes.
How long?
Jeep, 5 kilometers.
5 kilometers.
Yes.
Wow.
This is Vang Vieng, a small town, hidden inside a limestone valley of Laos, just a few hours from Vientiane. Mountains all around, a river at its feet, and in between, a town that once changed too fast. There was a time when Vang Vieng was known as the party capital of Laos. Alcohol, cheap tourism, and chaotic nights. But Vang Vieng today is no longer like that. This town slowed down, not because it wanted to, but because it had to. Now people come here to watch the mountains, to paraglide, to drift along the river, and to stay longer, just to do nothing. Vang Vieng doesn't tell its story with words, it lets you see it.
Seperti.
When the night closes and the last sounds dissolve into the limestone mountains, Vang Vieng stops trying to become somewhere else and quietly reveals itself, exactly as it is.
How old are you?
I am 10 years old.
Oh, you speak English well. Bye đi.
Tàu đấy mà. Ôi, không hả?
Yeah.
Yeah. Winner. Can you make for me, please? Only one. Yes.
I'm Thinh. Thank you for watching the entire video.